Hey guys, it's Sam here. Wow, my voice just went up really high. I know I said that I would try and be better at updates. Obviously, I failed at that. So here I am now, like about a week and a half later, probably more actually, with updates finally. First, got a new haircut. I'm not really photogenic, but you know, I like it a lot. I think it's kind of cute. It was my first time going to a real barber, so took a man step. Was really happy about that. I loved it. I'll be going there from now on. These are actually naturally my sideburns. I was really surprised to like see them, you know, this close. But I was really happy with that. I'll probably, once I get on tea, I'll shape them up. I don't know if you could hear that, but that's my cat in the other room screaming. She's a talker naturally, but whenever I'm on the phone or making a video, she likes to be even more talkative. So yeah, barber, loving it. I started going to the LGBT health clinic here in New York City. They're really great so far. I'm really happy. Starting to talk to them about getting on testosterone. We'll see what happens with that. I probably will not be able to start until about 8 months to a year from now. Just because, unfortunately, I'm living at home right now, and my mom is not supportive of that stuff, and I'm not allowed to start tea or get any surgery or whatever while I live at home. Unfortunately, she's not supportive, and quite frankly, to be honest, she's told me that she's embarrassed of me, so that's a great feeling. So yeah, I have to wait until I move out, which will again hopefully be 8 months to a year. Unfortunately, it'll be that long. I wish it was not, but you know, you work with what you have. Excuse me. So I decided to start working out more. I started this evening while while watching the Olympics. You know, it was a good motivator. I have some free weights at home, so I've been doing that. I'm worried about jogging, just because I had ACL reconstruction surgery about 4 years ago now. Yeah, about 4 years ago, and I think I need to go back to get my knee checked or get physical therapy. It's just not feeling right. It feels like it's kind of loose, for lack of a better word, kind of popping. I have an ACL tension brace that I wear whenever I do anything athletic or hiking or whatever, to keep it secure, and I'll have to wear that for the rest of my life whenever I do that. And I used to actually enjoy jogging while in high school before I busted my knee the first time. I just kind of don't want to screw up my knee right now, and I'm terrified of going for another ACL surgery. It was extremely painful. It's not something that I would ever want to consider doing again. Like I said in my last video, I want to join eventually, hopefully soon, the LGBT swim team here in New York City. It's pretty low impact on my knee and stuff, and it's a great workout, so been looking into jammers and rash guards and stuff like that, but I'm going to try and lose some weight first and get into shape before I even do anything, because my lung capacity sucks right now, and if I can't do a length of a pool, then that's a problem. So the Olympics are on. Obviously, I'm loving this. I am hardcore about the Olympics. Every 4 years, I get way excited. Every 2 years, actually, for the Olympics, with the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics. I'm a huge fencing fan. I fenced for a short time before I busted my knee for the second time, in college. And a third actually as well. I busted my knee 3 times, had 2 knee surgeries, including the ACL. That was the second one. I try and stay up on the fencing scores as well. Trying to think if there's anything else. There's not really any big updates. aside from haircut, first time at a barber, stuff like that. Talking about getting on tea and stuff, getting a prescription for that. I'm kind of curious, actually, for those who have gone out of state for top surgery, and who have had to fly back and forth. What was your experience on the plane, or driving even, long distance after surgery? Were you uncomfortable? What did you do for that? So on and so forth. Whether you flew or drove. I'm very curious for your opinions, and your experience, to hear your experiences, because even though if my insurance covers it, it would be great to have my top surgery covered by a doctor here in New York City. I'm heavily considering Garamoni because, well, he's fantastic. His work is really great. But I am very worried about going such a long way from home. How I'll feel, what if something happens, so on and so forth. So I'm really curious about that. Also, for those who bind, what do you do for back pain? Because I usually get pain in the middle of my back, quite often, unfortunately, and I've had pain in my sternum and chest and stuff, and I know that that's from wearing it way too long, but what do you do when you get that? Aside from, take your binder off, which I do. I usually get the pain sometimes while wearing it, but usually after. I think that's really about it. I know I'm pretty boring at this point. I need to start writing down my ideas, because during the week I'm like, oh, fantastic, I'll talk about XYZ, and then when it comes to recording, if I don't write it down, I totally forget. So if you guys have any experiences that you can share about things that I listed, or topics that you would like to hear me talk about, or whatever, let me know. And for those who are watching the Olympics, enjoy, and I will hopefully post maybe next weekend, probably next weekend, so a week from now, and I will have ideas. I will write my ideas down and topics and such. So take care, everyone. Oh wait, I knew at the very end I would remember exactly one of the big things I want to talk about: names. Okay, so Sam is just a shortened version of my birth name, and I'm just used to Sam or whatever, but I've considered another name that sounds absolutely nothing like Sam. My question is if if you're really used to your birth name or shortened version or nickname, but you like another name, how do you choose? What was your process of choosing your preferred name? Period. How did you come up with that name? Did it take you a while to connect with that name? Did you ever misname yourself, even in your own head? Because I've done that a few times when I've tried out a different name. So if you guys can let me know about that, please send me your opinions, your thoughts, responses, whatever. That's it. I'll discuss that more next time, I guess. Name stuff. Alright, take care.